Welcome back to the channel. Hey, stop for a second. I want you to think back. You've probably heard it a million times, right? Work hard, put in the hours, hustle 24/7, and one day, the money will come. I bought into that story hard for years. I was the guy replying to emails at 2 a.m., saying yes to every project, skipping weekends because this is how winners are made. My calendar was full, but my bank account barely breathing. Then I looked around. People working half as much, maybe even less, were closing big deals, buying property, traveling first class. What the hell? It stung, but it also woke me up. Here's the truth nobody shouted from the rooftops. Hard work alone doesn't make you rich. It's table stakes, the entry fee, but it's never the full ticket. What actually turns effort into wealth? 5 quiet multipliers most people sleep on. Let me break them down for you, one by one. First, strategy. Busy is not the same as smart. I wasted almost 2 years building something that made, drumroll, $3,400 total. Why? Because I was hustling without direction, tweaking colors on a website instead of testing what actually sold. The people who win big, they obsess over one question. What's the smallest effort that creates the biggest result? They cut dead projects fast. They say no to good stuff so they can say hell yes to great stuff. Hard work without strategy? It's just expensive cardio. You're running fast in circles. Next up, leverage. This one feels unfair at first, but hear me out. The fastest path to more money isn't working 10 times harder. It's building things that work without you. Other people's time, other people's money, other people's audiences, systems, software, teams, even smart debt. I learned this when I finally hired my first virtual assistant, $400 a month. She handled 60% of my boring admin stuff. Suddenly, I had real hours to close $30,000 deals instead of answering the same 5 questions on repeat. Leverage feels like cheating until you realize every wealthy person you admire is already using it. Hard work scales 1 to 1. Leverage, it scales like crazy. Third, relationships. Your network isn't fluff, it's rocket fuel. My single biggest client ever came from a college buddy who texted me, "Hey man, you gotta talk to this guy." One warm intro, one drink, boom, 6 figures in the door. Not because I was the absolute best, but because I was trusted. Rich people don't just collect business cards, they invest in people. They remember names, send value first, keep promises, show up when it counts. One strong relationship can shortcut years of solo grinding. Don't sleep on that. Fourth, visibility. You can be insanely good and still broke. Why? Because if nobody knows you exist, you don't exist in the marketplace. I used to think, just do great work and they'll notice. Spoiler, they don't. The folks getting the deals, the features, the funding, they're usually just better at being seen, posting consistently, sharing stories, speaking up, building a little personal brand. It felt awkward for me at first. Posting felt salesy, but once I started, opportunities started finding me. Hard work whispers in the dark. Visibility, it shouts from the rooftops. And last, the quietest one, wisdom. This isn't sexy, but it's everything. Wisdom is knowing when to double down and when to walk away, when to risk big and when to protect what you've built, when to invest in skills and when to invest in people. I've made every dumb money mistake in the book, chasing shiny trends, undercharging like crazy, staying in bad partnerships way too long. Each one hurt, but each one taught me something expensive. The wealthy don't dodge failure. They just fail faster and learn quicker. They read, they reflect, they ask better questions. Hard work without wisdom, it's spinning the wheel harder in the wrong direction. So yeah, I still work hard. Some mornings I'm up before the sun, still grinding late when I need to. I love the process. But now, I make sure the effort is multiplied. Strategy, leverage, relationships, visibility, wisdom. That's the real formula. Hard work alone won't make you rich, but hard work, smartly directed, amplified by these 5 things, that's how people quietly build real wealth. And the best part? None of this is locked behind genius-level IQ or a trust fund. It's available to anyone who stops worshiping the grind and starts engineering the outcome. So keep putting in the work. Just make damn sure it's the right work with the right multipliers. Your future self is already cheering for you. Go make it happen. If this hit home, drop a like, subscribe for more real talk on building wealth smarter, and I'll see you in the next one.